right, sometimes you'd love to host a get-together, but it seems like too much work to prepare. So how can we keep from missing out by being pop-up party ready? Here to show us is the Invisible Hostess, Sheena Kalso. Welcome. How are you?
Thank you.
What does this mean, the Invisible Hostess?
What was that?
What does it mean, the
The
Invisible
Invisible
Hostess?
Hostess, the idea, the concept began 10 years ago. You're having a party, you want to be with your guests, you don't want to be stuck in the kitchen, you don't want to be refilling drinks and all the things a hostess does. So we would show up, dressed like a party guest, and be Invisible Hostess. So you went to bed with the dishes ready and cleaned, and it was great.
You're like undercover party goer. That's incredible. Okay, so you're going to teach us today to sort of not have that dreaded feeling. People have dropped by, they're going to stay for a minute, and you just don't really have anything to serve.
Absolutely. So I brought some pop-up party kits, and the inspiration was, how do we embrace and savor in spontaneous moments in a life that feels really overprogrammed and really overscheduled, and in the places we live the most, because we're not at home most of the day, right?
No.
I'm at work, I'm in my car, and then I'm at home. So celebrations and spontaneity happen anytime.
So I can keep this box in my car, maybe?
This one's going to go at your work, and then I'm going to show you your car kit in a second. Yeah, it's going to be real fun. So you want to start with the work?
Yes, let's do it.
So what do you celebrate at work? Well,
birthdays.
Birthdays, maybe achieving a goal, sales goal, whatever.
Work anniversary, that kind of thing.
Exactly. So time for a mini party, and I think a good party has some music, maybe some drinks, maybe a little confetti, and you can have all of that and more in your work kit.
Wait, there's more.
And there's more.
Okay.
So I put it in a file box so it's discreet and it sticks in your office real nice. Music. This is called a boom bowl. It is a ceramic dish. You put your phone in, it amplifies your music. It turns your iPhone into a boom box.
It's just
not
a
dish.
speaker.
And it works. I tested it out. It's perfect.
That's amazing.
If you're having a spontaneous party, maybe the wine isn't chilled or the champagne's not cold. This is called, it's from Host Studios, and you put it in the freezer, you put your room temperature drink in, it brings it to drinking temperature in a few minutes.
So you just leave these in the freezer?
Yes, this is the one thing that won't be in your kit, because it's got to be in the freezer. And then these, I love confetti and streamers, but they're a nightmare to clean up. All right, you want to try this one out?
Sure, what do I do?
Okay, push that lever down, maybe shoot that way.
Oh. I won't shoot the audience this time. Whoa!
Woo, okay.
Oh, but look, it's still attached, so I can bring it right back. Oh, that's a great idea.
All the fun, none of the cleanup.
Yeah.
Super fun. And then, of course, you got to capture. You have to have a team photo, so I included a tripod with a remote control.
Wait a second, I'm knocking over the party materials.
That's fine. We'll get to that next.
You can't have a party with me without there being some sort of accident with the confetti. You go ahead, I'll just unwind this.
Well, let's move on to the car.
Let's do.
Which you've already dove right into, which I love. So I think a pop-up party is really more like a spontaneous picnic, or you're going to eat and dine outside, perhaps. So
there she goes.
my kit is in my trunk, and I have it in this really handsome backpack that's insulated. So I love it because it keeps everything cool, but it's also great for grocery shopping. So multi-purpose.
Oh,
and
that's a
in
good
my
idea.
kit, in my trunk, I've got a mat here. The lawn's going to be wet. It's Seattle. Let's face it. So this is called a monkey mat. It's quilted. You can lay it out. It won't leak through water. You stay dry.
That would be good to have for anything, because that's the problem with any throw down your beach towel or anything, is it's going to get wet.
Absolutely.
And it's called, tell us again?
A monkey mat.
Monkey mat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then I lean forward towards the disposable when I'm doing kind of on the go, because I just want it to be really easy. But don't forget some of the serving items. So I have some shared plates and a knife and a cutting board. But let's get to what I really enjoy. Okay. A glass of wine over my dinner picnic. And we live in a magical time, Margaret.
We do.
There is wine in a can.
I know.
And it's good
that
wine.
And caramel M&Ms. I mean, my world is complete.
It's good wine in a can. Portion control, easy to transport. But if you do grab a bottle of wine to go, wine to go. This is a collapsible container. It fits an entire bottle of wine. Great. Screw the top on, safe and clean for transporting back home.
And then when it's empty, it
you
rolls
roll it
up and it's tiny.
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
Great.
And they actually do have smaller versions for water bottles, which is great for on the go like that.
So what do we have over here?
Okay, so let's move over into the house. So at first glance, you might think, well, I'm in my home. why do I need a pop-up kit? I've got all the things I need. It's not so much what's in the kit, it's what the kit's doing for you. And for me, it is making effortless, entertaining, and more of a joy and not so much a burden. So what I have at my house,
there she goes again.
Here we go.
Okay.
Are two of these tubs, and I love these tubs because they're also attractive, but they're
and sturdy.
Sturdy. In my tubs are clean, matching, unchipped, because my kids can't touch them, dishes full sets, like a set of 8 of cups and glasses and all the things you would want for a party. They're in my tubs in my garage. When guests come over, whip the tubs out, do my thing.
Yep, put it back.
Exactly, put it back. Couple pro party tips. You want to try and get multiple uses out of the items that you buy. So that tub that I showed, I like it because you can repurpose it as a chill bin once it's empty because it's an attractive container. I love these stackable wine glasses from Cost Plus.
Yes.
Counter space is at a premium, right? And these are multi-purpose because you can do wine and cocktails and that kind of thing.
You can even put a little dessert in there or whatever you want.
Exactly.
Right?
And then you cannot have enough. I know I'm like blocking your view here. You can't
No, that's fine.
have
I'm just staying near the wine.
Yeah. You cannot have enough white, like little dishes and little bowls and platters. I think people think they need to have all these big platters. Mine are collecting dust in the garage. I'm leaning towards my smaller dishes a lot because tapas food and that kind of thing is very on trend.
And the clear and the white go together really well. If you need to buy something extra, you know it'll match.
Exactly.
Right?
See, you know how to throw a party.
Well, I know. It just takes me longer than it takes you. I'm learning all kinds of things. Now, what are these little guys?
I love those. Okay, my lesson here is gravitate and buy with your heart. These are just marble trivets. And I thought, am I saying that word right, trivet?
I think so.
Yeah. Hot plate thing. I was like, I don't really need these, but they're so cute, and there's a cute hexagon shape, and I love marble. It's a timeless material. So I bought them for their intention, but I also use them as like a cheese board.
Sure, why not?
Or other food presentation, and they were really inexpensive. And the thing is if you buy something you feel it might be a little frivolous, like gold serving spoons, you're still gonna love them when you pull them out. So it's not frivolous. It's part of the joy of entertaining for me. And then again, I put it in a safe box so my kids can't touch it.
I think that is a brilliant idea. Thank you very much. This is excellent.
Thank you.
I've learned a lot, and I want one of those for sure.
Oh, IKEA. They're from IKEA.
Okay.
You can get them right now.
Now we know everything we need to know. Up next, how even working adults can get ready to head back to school. We have some advice on that after this quick break.